Okay.
Can you take me higher? There's a hunger.
What's up? This is Joel from Joel Does Music. This is going to be a reaction video on Green Day's new album called Saviors. I got one of my best friends in the whole world who is just as big of a Green Day fan like I am. I got Michelle. What's up, dude?
What's up? What's up?
Yo. All right. Saviors. We've been talking about this album for what seems like an eternity because we love Green Day.
Yeah, an eternity.
And just the way that they've been promoting it online, fans getting hyped up over it and the singles dropping. Overall, like right now, how do you feel about the album?
It's fantastic. I feel like one of their best albums they've ever released, in my opinion.
All right. So let's talk about what you think makes it stand out compared to other albums. Because first off, I'm going to say it right here, right now. Anything could have been better than Father of All. This is such a great comeback from Father of All, which was just, oh God, why?
I have to agree, but I'm a Green Day stan and I support everything they do. So
But okay, do you at least agree that it's a strong comeback from Father of All?
I mean, incredibly strong. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about some of the singles. What are your favorite songs? Not in any particular order, but let's just go into the songs that for you made you think, oh man, this is a great album. I click with these songs a lot.
I like every single song. But if I had to pick some of them that really stood out, Bobby Socks, not in any particular order. These are just some of my favorites. Look Ma No Brains, a banger. Corvette Summer. My God, there's too many to pick from. Dilemma, obviously. I feel like Dilemma is like one of the best songs on the album. But I mean, there's I feel like every single song is there's got a lot of like diversity, and there's a song for like everybody.
Sure.
So yeah, I think it's great.
I'm glad that you mentioned Dilemma because I feel like it's definitely one of the more personal songs off the album. Father to a Son too, like, being a musician. And it's funny seeing how, well, not funny, but it's just so heartwarming seeing how Billy is, a father who's in his early 50s. His kids are our age, basically.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a love letter to his kids. Like, as a father to a son, here's what I'm offering to you.
Yeah.
It kind of struck me because I feel, and not to get cheesy, but I feel like, when I reach that age and when I have kids of my own, I definitely want to, show them all the music that I love and hopefully they learn to appreciate it because music to me and albums is just timestamps in your life. Like, it's like when you listen to one album, you think, oh my God, I remember what I was doing when this album came out. I was this age. I was here when that album dropped and when I heard it for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, Green Day has been my favorite band for like 20 years. So I definitely feel like I've grown up with them and I feel that same thing when you say that, so.
I kind of felt too, listening to the album, that it kind of captured the best elements out of all their albums. Like, you have a song like Coma City. I felt like it could have been, it could have been Chef's Kiss, number one.
So good.
But number two, I felt like it could have been the sequel to Murder City from 21st Century Breakdown.
Also, I'm getting a little sequel to like Static Age as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, girl. Yes.
I know.
Susie Chapstick is another one that sticks out to me because I felt like it was definitely one inspired by the Beatles. It was a mid-tempo garage rock sounding song.
Yep.
I felt like it could have been on Nimrod.
Totally.
There was that element of like Nimrod, like all their songs, just you hear elements of Insomniac, you hear bits of Dookie in there, American Idiot. You think, oh my God, like this song could have been on that album. Or, there was something that you said too before we were recording. I forgot what song it was that you felt it could have been right after American Idiot came out.
Yeah, I feel like the whole album could have been wedged between American Idiot and 21st Century Breakdown. And I also feel like One-Eyed Bastard is like a cluster of like all of their albums in one. You get a little bit, I feel like, of everything in that song, So, I mean, this is like a really like well-versed album.
Yeah.
It's just really good. So,
for you personally, what is it that you like about them? Like you said, you love all these songs, but just from like a more technical standpoint, what is it about this album that makes you think, you know what, this is definitely like one of their top 3 albums or one of their top 5 albums? Like, just what kind of magic, like what's the magical element for you?
I mean, like I said, I think it's like well versed. There's a lot of like hints of like their old stuff. I also feel like it's just a fun album.
Yes.
It just makes me feel good like when I listen to it. I mean, like I don't know about technical. I just like feel like they just really put a lot of like feeling into this album. Like, you know, compared to like Father of All, it was just a bunch of like random like stuff. It wasn't political or anything. It was just like being silly, I feel like. But this album just has like really good like feeling to it. So it just like makes me feel stuff when I listen to it. And it's just like I can throw on any of the songs, even the ones that aren't like about necessarily fun things, and still be like jamming out to it, you know? Like it makes me want to move. It's great. Like it's good.
Yeah, I think it's more or less just a straightforward modern day classic Green Day album. Like I said before, best elements of all their albums. It's not another rock opera like American Idiot, 21st Century Breakdown. I mean, Father of All, that was just a big question mark for me. I was just thinking, really? Really, guys? Really?
Yeah, but, I feel like they released that album just because they could, and they were just having a good time with it. And it's just stuff that like we've never heard from them in like a questionable way, but I feel like you know, that was something that we kind of just putting off to the side, and we're focusing on this now. So yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's pushed off to the side, because I still think about it. I'm like, oh my god! I mean, thank God they followed up with this album.
Oh yeah, I mean, like as a whole, I feel like everyone's kind of like putting Father of All to the side, but for me, I still like some of the songs on the album. But I also feel like some of the Father of All songs would be really fun to hear live.
I think so too. We've heard some of the songs live, though.
Father of All?
Yeah, from Father of All. Yeah, we've heard some of the songs live.
I mean, on tour, no. On tour, not really. They like for Hell Omega, they didn't really play.
I could have swore they did.
They did Pollyanna.
Yeah.
I mean, Pollyanna wasn't even really.
It wasn't.
It wasn't on that. It was just like a random. I don't even know.
Like a standalone single.
I feel like a few songs from Father of All would have been really fun to hear live, just because they were having fun with it. So like, I feel like they could have added it somewhere. But maybe. I mean, I'm not really complaining. So.
I mean, here
we're
comes
moving on. We're moving on.
Here comes a shock, maybe, but that's about it.
That song was good. That song was good.
That's about it. And I'm a longtime Green Day fan, so you tell me, Chief.
Listen, buddy. Talking about a longtime Green Day fan. Listen, we're both in the same boat. We're in the same age, all right? Shut the hell up. This guy.
Listen, I'm just offering my critique here, okay? That's it.
He's got some good critiques. So.
Yeah, sometimes I have, mid critiques. It's fine. Some mid takes.
That's all we can ask for. It's as much as we can get.
Oh, God. But more about the album. I just love how they've been promoting it. Like, you are kind of viral right now because
God. I was in the right place at the right time.
Go into detail about it, because Green Day did a surprise acoustic set at a subway stop.
They did a lot of stuff this week in New York to promote the album. I happened to like really get involved with one thing. I tried for everything, but at least for the subway performance, they were trying to have it be a surprise where like Green Day came in like disguises and they started playing like a random song and everyone's like looking interested, but the fans figured it out because they like touched down in New York, I think around Tuesday.
Yeah.
And whatever day the subway performance was, everyone knew they were in town. They knew they were going to do some surprise shit. And I'm in this like fan group on Reddit. We're all talking about it, and somebody saw Billy's guitar tech, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta go. So I left work and I ran down there just like on the chance that I would make it in time, and I like got right up in the front and I ended up on Jimmy Fallon. So that was really, I had like a little weird cameo on Jimmy Fallon. But it was it was something. It was something. But the experience was like insane. I like couldn't believe it was there. It just went by. It went by so fast, and I like left, and I was like, this didn't even feel real. It was like a dream. I was like, I was like 10 feet away from like my favorite band, and they're a huge band, for nothing. It's just like, it was insane to be that close to them performing, and like, obviously they were amazing. So it was a very special event. A special day for me. So
wait, how did you find out that you were actually on TV and social media? Did I break the news to you, or was it someone else?
You were the one that broke. Yeah.
Oh my God,
he was the one that broke the news to me first. Yes. And then like everybody, like once it aired, everyone was like, "Oh my God, I saw you on Jimmy Fallon. You were on Jimmy Fallon." I was getting all these texts. You were on the news. I saw you doing this, and like, I had a little cameo on Jimmy Fallon. of me like jumping up and down and like singing. But like, of course, like throughout the video, like you can see my head like going up and down.
Your hair was just right there.
Yeah, because I was going crazy. I was going hard, and I was like pushing people and like jumping around. So of course they were like, get that. Look, she's going crazy. Go get her. So yeah, that's I guess why. But you know, I just happened to be you know, very eccentric, and I was right in the front, so they got me. So yeah.
I mean, was it well, of course it was worth it with the freaking cold weather outside. I mean, going through the train, it was delayed, I think he told me, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, it took like 4 different trains to get there because like it was just everything was like not happening, but I got there in time, and I was like, I mean, I was right in the front, so
yeah, but it was worth it in the end, though.
Hell
See,
yeah,
you're famous now.
Just I wouldn't say that, but
I mean, like you're a little famous, slightly viral. Okay.
I mean, if we're gonna say famous, I know, you know.
Well, if you need a manager,
I'm as famous as SpongeBob in the commercial episode. God.
How did I know we weren't gonna go through this video without a SpongeBob reference?
I mean, it's the exact same thing.
If you need a manager, your boy is right here. So
he would be my manager. No pictures, please. Speak to my manager.
God. So I guess the last question I want to ask is, what are you most looking forward to for this upcoming tour? They're playing Dookie in full. They're playing American Idiot in full. They're celebrating 30 years, 20 years respectively.
I would say, God, there's so many things I feel like is swirling around in my head right now. I would say, just like the energy of their live performances, is like the first thing that comes to mind. I mean, like it's just nothing compares to like any small, like intimate performance. Like the energy they have as a band is like the most insane thing. I mean, it's just really memorable and really special. But I guess apart from that, hearing American Idiot in full will be something else, because that is like the first CD I ever bought and the first like just beautiful piece of music that I've ever like heard. It was like the first thing apart from just random music on the radio that I really, really fell in love with, and that would be like really special to me. So I think it's really cool that they're going to be playing that whole album, you know, apart from like Dookie and some of the new songs. Like, I mean, American Idiot is like very special to me. I have the heart grenade tattooed on my back. So, you know, it's a special album to me. And I'm sure to a lot of other people.
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot to me, too, the fact that it came out my birthday.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gloating about it. I'm just saying, whoa, like, it's amazing. One of my all-time favorite
nice
albums.
Thing to associate with your birthday.
Exactly. The birth of American Idiot.
Yeah, and you as an American Idiot.
Oh, my God, stop. So I wasn't asking you that question. Like, originally I was thinking, okay, on top of that, but you actually answered it, what American Idiot means to me. It was pretty much the very first full album experience you ever went through.
Yeah, it was, you know, like, I would listen to just, like, the radio when I was a kid. It was just like whatever, like music wasn't really like anything special to me. And then I don't really remember how exactly I found out my Green Day origin story is a little bit embarrassing.
I'll go for it.
Oh, well, I had a crush in 4th grade. And he told me he liked Green Day, and I was like, what is this Green Day? I need to find out. So I like looked it up, and I was like, okay, cool. And I started buying merch and like wearing it. I'm like, oh, look at this. Like, you like that? I'm sick of watch, you know, like, and, anyway, so I actually heard the music on the radio, and I was like, who is this? And somebody said it was this band Green Day, and I was like, oh, this is Green Day. And I was hooked. I became insane ever since then. But American Idiot was the first CD I ever bought after that whole, you know, trying to like listen to them because of a stupid boy in 4th grade.
Dog.
Ever since then, I mean, the music has really resonated with me, and like American Idiot was like the first album that I ever bought. So
I'm going to leave it at this. This might be the question that might break you. All right. From both albums, Dookie and American Idiot, what are the most important songs that you're dying to see them perform?
Well, I mean, they always play this, but Welcome to Paradise is my favorite song ever.
Of course, yes.
Oh my God. What's her name? I've never seen that live, and I feel like that's gonna be amazing. Oh my God. She's a Rebel. Give Me Novocaine also, I feel like will be that gonna hit. Oh my God. I just like, this is crazy. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's like there's so many things to pick from.
Yeah.
Burnout. I mean, they play that too, but it's just, I mean, these songs go hard, you know?
I mean, those are all good picks. I mean, personally, for me, I can't wait to see them perform Pulling Teeth.
Oh my God, Pulling Teeth. I forgot. Yeah,
I've been
Pulling
waiting.
Teeth is
God,
so good.
Like, ever since I fell in love with Dookie back in high school, that's been the song where I thought, it would be great if they could perform it live.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I need to see them do that before I die.
Yeah.
Before I get off this planet, I need to see Pulling Teeth perform live.
And we're going to.
I know, in the pit for Philly, of all places.
In the pit.
Rain or shine, we're going to be there.
That's right. That's right.
Pulling Teeth. What else? I want to go with In the End.
Oh my God. Oh my God. FOD.
Sassafras.
Oh my God.
And then American Idiot.
Crazy.
Like every other song that you can think of with Dookie, they've done it. Welcome to Paradise. I love when they perform it. I just go crazy during Mike Dirnt's bass playing.
Oh my God. It's one of the best bass solos ever.
I think it's Have a Blast.
Having a blast.
Yeah, that one. Chump. Oh my God.
Yeah.
How am I forget? It's just all coming to me now. Chump. Like,
all
hello.
All bangers.
My body's just telling me like, ooh, it's just regurgitating all the songs. Like, burnout.
Your soul is eating out of your body.
Well, then for American Idiot, like we were talking before, listen, I need to experience She's a Rebel live and Homecoming. Homecoming,
yeah.
I'm going to combust. I'm just going to like weep immediately. I'm going to flood the entire baseball stadium.
The whole time.
Just, what's your name? The minute I hear, down, 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 just like,
oh my God.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. We're going to be a puddle of nothing after the end of it.
But it's going to be so worth it.
It will.
It's going to be an amazing show. Michelle, you're the best. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
See, this is what happens when you have a massive Green Day fan. It's just a casual conversation, no BS.
Totally. And you know, it's going to suck right now to not be a Green Day fan because we're all having a good time and we are all really happy. So...
Well, there you go from the very viral Michelle. My name is Joel. Much love and good vibes. If you like interviews, videos like this, feel free to subscribe. What are you doing? Much love and good vibes. Peace out.